Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. The Jayhawks will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So Kentucky's offense will have the ball first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys go to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting we got these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Why we're going fucking losers.
Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs it.
I'm angry.
He's a guy that this offense is built around him, but, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around.
Yeah, you're right. I
Not
think one thing
fucking
with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? So whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Gonna run it. It's Stewart. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Jayhawks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Just feeds the running back. Spins away from the defender. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now here on...
Wait a minute, what the fuck? How is Kansas good? A3. A5. What the fuck? Oh.
Down, see if they keep tossing it around.
We might lose.
Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Jayhawks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the score. And it's caught. Touchdown, right chunk, Jayhawk. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone.
Fuck Kansas.
We need you to be able to step up.
Why did I choose Kansas?
David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make a play just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed over the middle. It's Scott. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting
Yes,
it up.
I am
Got to the
so
defender,
pissed
able to
off.
put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Unloads to the wide.
No, I can't do it.
Oh, he makes the play. It's
I just can't do it.
couldn't find a ton of room for that small change. They take over at the 43. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it.
I'm about to raise crits.
Thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and
Try guy
long.
fences one.
To the air, it's Marshall. Gets it out fast. He'll be
Yes,
stopped about 2 yards short of a first
that's
down.
okay. One interception is okay, I guess.
Drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. The official says no good, and the margin is still.
My
7
blood
after the
pressure is
miss,
so high right now.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So
I just
you've
want,
got opportunities to kick field goals. You've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Pulls it in. It's Scott. Turning it on. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Yo,
And it was
Fuck.
a gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up. Got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And it'll be down right there.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling.
we
towards the
suck
sideline so it
today.
doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about the punt.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And
Why
when
did
first
we
down
not
is so priority for
score?
a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get
Ah!
physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and
I
short,
need
not a
something,
good
man.
job by this defense.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit
Rodney.
on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quick pass on the fly motion.
No way.
They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down.
It's a fucking happening.
Wants to throw. It's Marshall. Rushes on him. And
Yes.
the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. Getting your first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Finds his man. It's Scott.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
We don't have no one to throw it.
With a fresh set of downs. Gets it to him on the screen. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back
just take your time out, dog.
Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to throw it. He's got an open man. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, it'll be 1st and goal.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. He'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
No, we already know that.
A lot of work to do as this drive
Hey, it's a tie.
16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Hauls it in. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half. He's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And he's almost to that first down marker. They're saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. from the gun, running back on the move. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Give to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Here's the pressure. Got it set up on the outside. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Robin.
Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your...
Touchdown! Wildcats! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys. You never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Boise State is just getting blown off the field right now on that Smurf turf. And at this rate, I'm not sure this will get worse. They're trailing by 14 to Texas A&M. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Marshall. It's complete to the left. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Caught over the middle, it's Stewart. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs.
Toby.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Here's the hit. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is on its way. And the ball comes to rest right there.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the Gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
They are penned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. He's got the 1st down, mark it at the 15 as they try to put up points before the half. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Fires one high and deep. Snags it on the right. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. To the air, it's St. Clair. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Kentucky. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. First play of the drive, lost to throw. Looking to buy time. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Under fire. Makes the catch. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking downfield on first down. On the run, still looking. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The throw. Grab near the marker. It's Casey. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Lost one deep down the right side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Spillman. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Got a man. It's Eakin. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to he's got some space. He's going to come up a couple yards.
That was a tackle.
The Jayhawks will punt this one away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll go to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Running back searching for a hole. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
This is 4th down.
3rd and long. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive.
It's a good drive.
And off from the shotgun.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt. Coverage team was down there to corral, and they made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive, knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
Stop at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass, it's St. Clair. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run the option. Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play.
Hold on, what the hell is going on? We got lucky.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Patterson. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Got his man quickly. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense working from the pistol. On the move, it's Stewart. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. defense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too.
How about
See
them
if
for
you can
you,
find the soft
Kansas?
spot between the linebacker and the DB. You'll take that throw all day.
They just keep firing. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops the throw. Here comes the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
And they put a little bit of a drive together when Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to throw at St. Clair. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball.
We finally.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the game.
Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give on the inside. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's got him still on his feet. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Coming out with it, it's Taylor. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Skips away from pressure. There he goes. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Jayhawks in the hurry-up.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
The Jayhawks in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He'll blow it down. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll throw on third down. Under fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Going to swing it on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Trying play action. He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted to stop the threat. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run if they want to take their time here. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Finding open areas. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's first and 10 from the 31. To the ground, he's got it again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 40.